What's up, KFG crew and KFG Kings? It's your boy, Big Boy Fashion TV, and tonight we'll give you guys my WWE Smackdown review on highlights. So if you guys are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications when I go live on YouTube or premiere a brand new video. Follow my social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch, and Discord down below in the description. Now let's talk about SmackDown. Now SmackDown was a decent show. That's all I gotta say, which is decent. Now SmackDown went live from Wellness Arena in Greensville, South Carolina. Alright, we kick things off with WWE Smackdown kicks off with a black SUV and it's Roman Reigns and the Usos. They start walking to the arena. We cut to the arena and Pac-Man Alfie tells the production crew to air the clip of him kicking Happy Corbin in the low blow. The camera cuts backstage to Corbin watching the clip, and WWE superstars snapping at him. Ricochet tells him karma is a beautiful thing. Corbin tells him he will wipe the smile off his face. Ricochet tells him as soon as Corbin is done putting his smile will be waiting for him. So we get Ricochet versus Happy Corbin. This was pretty good for what it was. The bell rings and we are underway. Ricochet with a kick to the face and Corbin to the outside of the ring. Ricochet runs to the ropes and he jumps over the top rope onto Corbin on the outside. Corbin gets back into the ring as does Ricochet and Corbin with the clothesline. Right hand by Corbin onto Ricochet. Corbin grabs Ricochet, but Ricochet with right hands. Ricochet runs to the ropes and a back elbow by Corbin. He slams Ricochet into the corner and Ricochet slams chest first. Corbin throws Ricochet onto the ring apron and a right hand by Corbin. The fans chant McAfee as Corbin throws Ricochet back into the ring. Corbin runs to the outside. He tries to slide into the ring, but Ricochet stomps on him. Ricochet with a moonsault onto the outside. But Corbin moves out of the way and Ricochet lands on his feet. Corbin throws Ricochet into the ring post. Commercial break. Back from commercial, Ricochet runs to the ropes, but Corbin with a back body drop. He goes for the cover, but Ricochet kicks out. Corbin goes for a clothesline, but Ricochet ducks in a back elbow onto Corbin. Ricochet with a spear in the corner. He jumps off the top rope in a flying forearm. Ricochet with a standing moonsault. He goes for the cover, but Corbin kicks out. Ricochet runs to the ropes. He goes for a back elbow, but Corbin catches him with a neck breaker. He goes for the cover, but Ricochet kicks out. Corbin runs towards Ricochet, but Ricochet moves out of the way. He rolls him up, but Corbin kicks out. Ricochet runs to the ropes, but Corbin hits him with the deep six. He goes for the cover, but Ricochet kicks out. Corbin placed Ricochet on the top rope. Right hands by Ricochet, but Corbin throws Ricochet onto the ring apron. Corbin looks at Pac-Man Alfie, and McAfee is standing. Ricochet trips Corbin up on the top rope. Ricochet with the recall. Ricochet climbs to the top rope and he hits him with the shooting star press. He goes for the cover and gets the pin. The winner of the match, Ricochet. That was a pretty good match. Pat McAfee throws a football to Ricochet in the ring. Ricochet catches it and throws it back to Pac McAfee. He signs the football and punts it into the crowd. Alright, we cut backstage and Sami Zayn knocks on Roman Reigns' locker room. Commercial break. Back from commercial, the Usos open the door for Sami Zayn. He tells them what they did at SummerSlam was unbelievable. He asks how Heyman is doing, and they tell him he is at home. Sami Zayn says he wasn't answering his text because he wanted to congratulate Roman and talk to him. Jay tells him that's not a good time. Jimmy tells him he will text him. So we go to commercial break. So we get Shinsuke Nakamura versus Luger Caster, accompanied by Gunther. If Nakamura wins, he gets an Intercontinental Championship match. This was a This was decent match. The bell rings. We are underway. An armbar. Caster follows by an elbow to the face. Caster stumps on Nakamura in the corner. He goes for another kick, but Nakamura grabs his leg and throws him in the corner. Nakamura stumps on Caster. Nakamura with a kick, followed by a kick to the side of the head. He goes for the cover, but Caster kicks out. Nakamura goes for a race lock, but Caster gets out of it in a right hand. Nakamura to the ropes, but Caster picks him up and slams him into the mat. We go to commercial break. Um, back from commercial, Nakamura with a kick onto Caster, followed by a drop kick. He placed Caster on the second rope in a release German suplex. Nakamura on the outside as he goes face to face with Gunther. Nakamura on the ring apron, but Caster with a kick and Nakamura to the outside. Caster to the outside, but Nakamura with right hands. He throws Caster back into the ring. Nakamura goes for the King shouts up, but Caster with an uppercut. He goes for the cover, but Nakamura kicks out. Caster grabs Nakamura, but Nakamura with an arm bar. But Caster stomps on Nakamura. Both men back up and Nakamura with the King shouts up. He goes for the cover and gets the pin. The winner of the match, Shinsuke Nakamura. This was a decent match, like I said earlier. Gunther gets in the ring after the match. He gets in Nakamura's Gunther gets in the ring after the match as he and Nakamura go face to face. Alright, Megan Moran is backstage with Kofi Kingston. He tells her they match as they are both wearing pink. He tells her that Woods is doing well after the attack last week. He says no matter how many times the Viking Raiders try to put them down, they will get back up. He says he is by himself on SmackDown, and it's almost time for him to make the Vikings pay for what they did last week because New Day rocks. So we go to commercial break. Sami Zayn knocks on Roman Reigns' locker room, and it's the Usos open. Sami Zayn says he had a bad reception in the building and didn't know if they were texting him. Jimmy says he was about to message him. Since Paul Heyman is not here, he would need Sami Zayn to go to the production truck and check that the music is good. Sami Zayn says it's not his job as he is the honorary Us. Jimmy says it will mean a lot for Roman. Sami saying he's on it. Alright, Kayla is in the ring as she introduced the WWE Smackdown Women's Champion Liv Morgan. Kayla tells her that Ronda snapped and her arm is in a brace. She says Ronda is suspended. Liv tells her that she is feeling different emotions. She says she wanted to come out and talk about the elephant in the room. The fans chant, "You tapped out." Liv says this champion means everything to her, and it's why she was able to go through arm bar after arm bar. The fans boo her. She says she survived 3 of Ronda's arm bars. Liv says she tapped out, but only after Liv said she tapped out, but only after she thought that the referee could count to 3. Out comes Sonya Deville. Sonya says this is hard to see. She can't stand and give her Liv act to everyone, and some will buy it, but they both know that she should not be the champion right now. Sonya says it's pathetic, but what made her happy was watching Ronda get her hands on her after she screwed her over. But she will admit that it's a testament to how bad Adam Pearce is at his job. Sonya Deville says she really loves seeing her seeing her hurt. She will win the Gauntlet match. After that, she will beat her at Clash at the Castle and win, and she will take her SmackDown Women's Champion. Out comes Aaliyah. A gauntlet match. Winner faces Liv Morgan for the SmackDown Women's Champion at Clash at the Castle. All right, this match, I was really bored watching this match. This match was boring. Sonya and Aaliyah start the match. A shoulder block by Aaliyah. She runs to the ropes, but Sonya with an elbow followed by a knee to the face. Sonya with a spine buster. She goes for the cover, but Aaliyah kicks out. A headlock by Sonya in the middle of the ring. Aaliyah with a jawbreaker counted it. Aaliyah with a dash press. She runs off the second rope and a crossbody. She goes for the cover, but Sonya kicks out. Aaliyah runs towards Sonya, but Sonya trips her up. Sonya with the devil advocate. She goes for the cover and gets the pin. Um, the winner, Aaliyah, is eliminated. All right. Out comes Raquel Rodriguez to the ring. Raquel lifts Sonya up, but Sonya lands on her feet in a chop block by Sonya. She goes for the cover, but Rodriguez kicks out. A headlock by Sonya, but Raquel gets to her feet and a backdrop. Raquel with a big boot onto Sonya. Raquel on the second rope, and a splash onto Sonya. Raquel with a Tajada bomb. She goes for the cover and gets the pin. And Sonya Deville has been eliminated. Thank God. Out comes Shotzi. Commercial break. Back from commercial. Shotzi with an ambitional stretch on Rodriguez, but Rodriguez gets out of it and reverses it into a fallaway slam. Raquel with a splash off the second rope. She hits Shotzi with a T Jada bomb. She goes for the cover and gets the pin. Shotzi is eliminated. Out comes Zali to the ring. Zali with kicks onto Rodriguez. Zali with a drop kick. She stomps on Raquel in the corner. Zali jumps onto Raquel's leg. She goes for the cover, but Raquel kicks out. Zali with a half crab, and she slams Raquel's left knee onto the ring. Zali with a right hand on Raquel, but Raquel gets to her feet and she headbutts Zali in a fallaway slam by Raquel. She comes to the second rope in a spinning splash. She hits Zali with the Jetta bomb. She goes for the cover and gets the pin. Zali has been eliminated. Alright, out comes Natalia to the ring. Natalia with a chop block onto Raquel's leg. She slams Raquel's left leg onto the mat. A modified leg lock by Natalia in the middle of the ring. Raquel with a right hand. She rolls out of it and lifts Natalia and hits her with a suplex. She goes for the cover, but Natalia kicks out. Natalia gets up and stomps on Raquel's leg. Natalia with the sharpshooter, but Raquel makes it to the ropes. Natalia with right hand, and she gets on the second rope. And Natalia with right hands. Raquel lifts Natalia up and slams her onto the mat. Raquel goes for the cover and gets the pin. Natalia has been eliminated. Thank God. Out comes Shayna Baszler to the ring. Shayna with a modified armbar in the middle of the ring. Raquel lifts Shayna up and gets out of it. Shayna with a kick to the face. She goes for the cover, but Raquel kicks out. Raquel slams Shayna onto the mat. Raquel climbs the second rope and goes for the splash, but Shayna gets her in the Kafuta clutch. Raquel rolls backwards onto the cover, but Shayna reverses it into a cover and gets the pin. The winner of the match, Shayna Baszler. Backstage, Sami Zayn is backstage and he knocks on Roman Reigns' door. Sami Zayn asks if he can speak with Roman Reigns, and Jay tells him that they and Roman level up at SummerSlam. And if he wants to keep wearing the bloodline shirt, he has to step it up. Alright, commercial break. The Viking Raiders versus Tommy Gibson and Jim Mookie. I didn't care about this match. Matches on the way, and the Viking Raiders attack both men. Ivar with a back elbow. Eric gets tagged in a body slam. Ivar is tagged back in, and they double team them. Eric is tagged in, and they slam Tommy onto Jim. Eric goes for the cover and gets the pin. The winner of the match, the Viking Raiders. Kofi runs down with a kendo stick and hits them both with it. Commercial break. Kofi Kingston versus Eric with Ivar. This was a quick match. The bell rings here on the way. Kingston with a drop kick. He runs towards Eric, but Eric with a knee to the face. A headlock by Eric in the middle of the ring. Kofi with a jawbreaker. Kofi on the top rope in a crossbody. He goes for the cover, but Eric kicks out. Kofi goes for the SOS, but Eric gets out of it. And he slams Kofi onto the mat. He goes for the cover, but Kofi kicks out. He throws Kofi onto the corner, but Kofi jumps off the second rope and hits him with a drop kick. He throws Eric to the outside. Kofi jumps over the top rope and onto Eric. Ivar grabs a candlestick, but Kofi with a right hand. Eric with a right hand onto Kofi, and he throws him into the ring. Eric goes for the full Nelson, but Kofi rolls him up and gets the pin. The winner of the match, Kofi Kingston. Michael Cole says starting Monday on Raw, a tournament will start to crown the new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. A commercial break. Roman Reigns and the Usos make their way down to the ring. Roman Reigns tells Greensville, South Carolina to acknowledge him. Roman says the deal is they defeated the titles. Defend the titles. They win the big one, and they come back to SmackDown and they brag about what they accomplished. Roman Reigns says there are a few things that need to be addressed. The first thing is Brock Lesnar. Roman Reigns says that he hates him too. He hates Brock Lesnar, but he respects him, but he still hates him. He says he hates Brock Lesnar because he tired to kill him Wiseman. They don't have their special counsel, and they are not sure when he will be back. You take the FR through the announcer table, and he just wants the second prayers to the Wiseman. Out comes Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre says these people hurt enough. All he wants to get his hands on him. He cannot wait until the clash at the castle. And if asks the fans if they want him to beat him up the bloodline, the fans cheer as Drew takes his shirt off. The screen turns gray as an eagle is showing flying on screen. Karrion Kross attacks Drew from behind and he throws him into the ring steps. Karrion Kross looks at the bloodline and Scarlett is there with the hourglass as she puts it in the ring. And SmackDown goes off the air. Alright, SmackDown was a decent show. And I'm gonna be the first one to say this. I did not see this coming. When Karrion Kross attacks Drew McIntyre and Scarlett placed the hourglass in the ring and Karrion Kross pointed at Roman Reigns. Does this mean that Karrion Kross will take on Roman Reigns for the WWE Undisputed Universal Champion? But I'm just gonna be the first one to say you guys see the thumbnail. Showstopper TV, Trust No One, Matt Mooney, Sammy Thompson, and everybody else that's watching this video. You see the thumbnail. I'm gonna be the first one to say I did not see this one coming. And that's all I gotta say for here. But SmackDown was a decent show. But anyway, if you guys join my WWE Smackdown review on highlights, please give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below on what your thoughts on Smackdown. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Turn on post notifications when I premiere a brand new video. I'll go live on YouTube. Follow my social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, my TikTok, and Twitch, and Discord down below in the description. And I will see you guys next on my AEW Rampage review and highlights. This your boy, bigboyfactsjonnytv. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great night. Stay safe and always stay positive. KFG crew, KFG Kings, too sweet. I'm out of here. Gang.